Hey guys, this is Apple Gamer 24/7. I'm here to give you guys a tutorial today on how to stream your gameplay on Twitch TV using a Mac. This is a fairly simple process. I know some people are once I start doing this on my channel, I haven't announced it yet, but I'm planning to in the next couple of days. Once I know how to do this, people are gonna ask me how to do it, so I thought I'd just make a tutorial. And I also thought it might be a good follow-up video to watch after you have watched the other video that I did how to stream and record gameplay using a Mac using a PVR. But definitely check out that video. I'll put an annotation for it down in the description in case you guys want to watch that. But definitely watch that first and then watch this video. That's the one thing I recommend because these two videos kind of a lot go with each other. So there's a few things that you're gonna need. One physical thing you're gonna need a Ethernet cable to have a good solid connection to your network. What I've noticed even when I do Google Plus Live Hangouts is that always having a hard connection provides the best video quality and it doesn't use that much bandwidth compared to using Wi-Fi. If Wi-Fi is all you get, then you're gonna need to use a lower frame rate and a lower quality setting. But if you want the highest quality possible, definitely check out buying an Ethernet cable. I bought mine off Amazon. It was about $1.75 for 7 feet, which I didn't think it was that bad at all. So definitely check out getting an Ethernet cable. You're also going to need a few pieces of software. You're going to need iTV. iTV is a great program on the Mac that allows you to use your PVR and allows you to record and stream your gameplays live. Basically, you're going to use this as your live viewer, so so the stream can see what you're playing, which is going to be pretty cool. Another program you're going to need, which you're going to have to download, is it's going to be in this tab right here, CamTwist Studio. CamTwist is a nice program that allows you to add effects to your iSet webcams, also add effects to your screen. That allows you to record your screen. So this is a pretty useful program. I recommend this to any video streamer out there. So this is a free download. Go download it, and this is one program you're going to need. And the next thing we're going to need is a program on Twitch TV. So after you got into Twitch TV, you're going to have to go to your dashboard. So make an account and log in and everything. I'm not going to walk you through that. But you're going to have to go over to this button over here that says Streaming Apps. Click on that. Then scroll all the way down to you see Flash Media Encoder. This is the program that we're going to use to stream our gameplays live to Twitch TV. XSplit and Wirecast, from what I know, are only Windows-based applications. But since you're on the Mac, you probably don't even want to use those. So your best bet is to use the Flash Media Encoder. But before we download that, you're going to have to download the config file. So download the config file right here. And you're going to want to put this on your desktop, which is... I already have mine on here, so I'm going to stop it. But put that on your desktop. You're going to need that later. So download the Flash Media Encoder. It's probably going to ask you to create an Adobe ID, which is fairly easy. This allows you to just download the program, and it's free, so there's no worry about paying for it later. This is a totally free program. So after you got that set up, what you want to do is you want to either Spotlight or go to your Applications folder and go to CamTwist. We got to set CamTwist up in order to tell the stream to see CamTwist as a video source. So what we're going to do is that before we do anything, we want to go up to CamTwist and hit the preferences, and we want to go to the general tab, and we want to change the frame rate. Basically, my internet, depending on the day and depending how the weather is and everything, usually on a good day I can get some really fast speeds. Since I use the Ethernet cable, I'm getting really fast speeds, but this all depends on your internet. For me, if I want to be able to not get everything lagged up, if I want to use my iPhone or use my iPad, I usually keep the frame rate pretty low. But if you're just playing on dedicated streaming, definitely change around with the frame rate. I have mine at 15 frames per second, but you can change that based on your internet connection and your speed. This is basically depending on your internet connection. So if 18 frames doesn't really work out for you, I'll change it around a little bit. This is basically experimentation based on your connection. The video size right here is just the size of the video. I keep mine at 640 by 480. Again, it saves bandwidth and it doesn't clog up the rest of my network. So this all depends on what your network has and what its limitations are. But if you want to follow along with this video, you're more than welcome to. But definitely change around, play around with this too, along with the frame rate. So after you have those figured out, what you want to do is that you want to go over to the left here, and you want to go to the Desktop Plus. And then uncheck full screen, and then hit combine to application window, then hit the refresh button, and then click the drop down and click ITV component window. This allows ITV or CamTwist only see ITV in what it's displaying on the screen. So if we hit Command P, Basically this is ITV right here as we see it. I have mine on my second monitor, so you can't really see it, but this is how ITV looked at my screen. But the letter bars over here are just because of the streaming quality. You probably experience that on a lot of streaming networks unless you pay for HD streams, but the letterbox is right here. So after we do that, what I recommend also is in ITV, you want to make that full screen by hitting Command 0, and that takes away the all the Mac like close buttons and stuff like that. That takes away the top menu bar, so you get like only the stream and nothing else related to your computer, which is something that I always found out that was helpful. So after we got Cam Twist set up, what we want to do now is we want to go and open Flash Media Live Encoder. This opens up right here. Now if you're running Mountain Lion, this might not run optimal to it. You might need to wait for an update if it doesn't work. I know online this version works, but if you're on Mountain Lion, it seems to be working okay since I'm running Mountain Lion, but it might not work as optimal. So when you first get this set up, let's change it back to the defaults here. It should just recognize your iSight camera or your FaceTime camera, depending on what you have. There's me right there. And basically what we want to do is that we want to tell the Flash Media Live Encoder where to stream our footage to, because it doesn't know where to stream. This won't be filled in. I have this filled in because I already have this set up to my account. But what we want to do if you're first opening up for the first time is that you want to hit File, Open Profile, or Command O, and navigate to where you saved your config file for, and hit Open, and that should tell the Live Media Encoder where to stream our gameplay to. That gives you all the server and stream information that we need, so we don't have to input that manually, but saves us a lot of time. So open that, and then when you're done, you want to go to Device, and you want to hit Cam Twist. And then this is your PS3 or Xbox screen, depending on what you have. Usually for mine, I usually keep it on the high bandwidth preset. Basically you have to play around with this too based on your internet connection. If you want to do HD streams, you want to do custom, you have to input all those fields yourself. But there's other videos on how to just stream in HD. But I'm telling you guys how to get basically off the ground into streaming if you just want to do a few streams. So basically after you have all this set up, you can copy this down to what you're liking. I keep the input size at 320 by 240 just because it's like I said earlier, it just saves on bandwidth and doesn't lag on my network. So after that's all done, the audio settings, I really haven't found a good program that allows you to take the audio from ITV and redirect it into the Flash Media Encoder. If I ever find a program that does it, I will make a tutorial on that, but for right now I just have it set up to pick up audio from the blue snowball microphone that I have right in front of me. So once you have all this configured out and ready to go, and you have your Xbox or PS3 screen right here, hit start. And what this should do is it should contact all the servers, and this also gives you pay attention to this over here. If you see any lag in your stream or lag on your network, watch the bitrate. The bitrate, it's important to see how much network speed you're using, and if it's taking up a lot. The longer you go, obviously the higher the bitrate it will be. But if you're not worried about that, don't bother. But there's something to keep in mind if you have a slow connection. But then you want to go to your Twitch TV streams to see if everything's all working properly. Go to channel, and it should just come up right here. Sometimes it doesn't come up right away, but there we go. So there it is, guys. There's my PS3 screen. If I were to pick up the controller here or just move the screen around, it does lag a little bit, but that's because ITV does have a lag between the PVR to the ITV, then the Cam Twist, and then to the live encoder. There's gonna be a lag in between, but the more you stream, the more the lag should stop. So yeah, guys, that was basically about it. I hope I didn't confuse you guys at all. If you have any questions, please leave comments down below. I will be more than happy to answer them, because this is a very complicated process if you don't know what you're doing. So yeah, I will plan to be making an official video on live streaming broadcasts on Twitch TV fairly soon, but you guys who watch this video got a sneak peek into what's coming up in the future, and I will see you guys in the next video.